Good morning, fourth grade families. Here we are on Wednesday, NTI day 33, rolling right along. This is your last week of NTI packets. Monday, there is a special assignment for the last day of school, and we'll talk more about that as the week goes. I'm hoping you'll be ready to write a letter to someone. I also want to let you know any library books, bookmobile books that you have at home, please go ahead and take those to the school when you take your packets. There's bins for those, boxes or something to put those in, and we'll take care of it from there. So go ahead and make sure those get back to school. So let's take a look at what we're doing today. Looking at your checklist, reading, we will be doing some more poetry reading. Completing a comprehension check and vocabulary page. There are several videos to go along, helping you with figurative language and understanding it with poetry. Math, Common Daily Core review, measure and unit angles, another video available, homework practice sheet. Today in science we'll be reading about volcanoes. And the library activity for fourth grade today. So excited about this one. I can't wait to read these. So do this part. It is, you're writing a brief letter to future fourth graders to persuade them to read the best book you have read this year. Be sure to include at least 3 reasons they should read this book. The best book I read in fourth grade. I cannot wait to read these and see what you have. You have read so many books this year. I cannot wait to see which one you want to share to encourage a future fourth grader to read. Okay, let's take a look at our reading part to start with. So go ahead and open your packet. This is titled The Arrow and the Song. It's by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, which is a name you should know, and you will get to know again more in 5th grade with Mr. Kinney, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and do as we've done the last couple of days and read the boxes of information that highlight what we're looking at mostly in this poem. The first one is mood. What is the mood of the poem? How does the poet convey his mood? Mood, it's giving you the feel. Is it making you feel excited, happy, joyful? Is it kind of making you feel a little sad or glum? What is the feel, the mood in this? Rhythm. Most of the lines of this poem have 4 strong stresses. Reread the first verse while clapping the rhythm. How can understanding the rhythm of a poem help you read the poem aloud? Metaphor. Metaphor is a type of figurative language. It compares 2 unlike things. In the last verse, the poet uses a metaphor. He compares finding a song and finding a friend. How are the 2 different things similar? And then compare themes. Like the previous poem, this poem talks about friendship. The poet compares friendship to a song, which he finds in the heart of a friend. How does the theme of this poem differ from the theme of the previous poem? And then you will be doing a sheet trying to analyze comparisons. Give you the lines from the poem, and you're supposed to go back and look at it. And it says, look at the lines below from the poems you have read. What 2 things are being compared? Go back to the poem and read the lines in context and complete the chart below. What's being compared? Okay, and then there is a vocabulary page that you're supposed to use the word map to help you define and use one of the highlighted vocabulary words from the share and learn reading, or another word your teacher assigns. Well, I'm not assigning you a word, so use one of the words that is on that page and fill in the appropriate boxes. All right, let's take a look at this. The Arrow and the Song by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Let's try to see if we can get that rhythm going, kind of like a song. I shot an arrow into the air. It fell to earth, I knew not where. For so swiftly it flew, the sight could not follow it in its flight. I breathed the song into the air. It fell to earth, I knew not where. For who with sight so keen and strong that it can follow the flight of a song? Long, long afterward, in an oak I found the arrow, still unbroke. And the song, from beginning to end, I found again in the heart of a friend. Sometimes with poetry, which is great about this one being so short, is it's helpful to read it and read it again, making sure you have to slow down or speed up. Remember, don't stop at the end of a line unless there's punctuation. It helps with the meaning of it. We're going to read it one more time and then we'll move on to science. I shot an arrow into the air. It fell to earth, I knew not where. For so swiftly it flew, the sight could not follow it in its flight. I breathed the song into the air. It fell to earth, I knew not where. For who has sight so keen and strong that it can follow the flight of a song? Long, long afterward, in an oak, I found the arrow, still unbroke. And the song, from beginning to end, I found again in the heart of a friend. It's really nice. Have you ever seen someone shoot an arrow? Or something that went flying through the air? And you lost sight of it because it was so quick, your eyes couldn't stay with it? Or how about the words of a song? How far can it fly? Okay, let's take a look at the science. Go ahead and turn to that page on volcanoes. On the side, you can see it has keywords: volcano, magma, lava. Some of this should sound familiar words to you, I believe. This is lesson 12, getting the idea. Are you there? Okay. Earth's surface changes over time. Some changes to Earth's surface take place very slowly. These changes are caused by wind and water. Other changes on Earth can take place very quickly. Volcanoes. A volcano can bring about quick changes to Earth's surface. Most volcanoes are mountains formed by hot melted rock that pushes its way to Earth's surface. This melted rock beneath Earth's surface is called magma. Magma can seep up from deep underground. It can flow into spaces between layers of solid rock. When a volcano erupts, it can explode suddenly. Hot rocks, ash, and gases may shoot out of the opening of the volcano. Hot melted rock can shoot into the air too. When magma comes out of Earth and onto its surface, it is called lava. Lava can also flow quickly down the side of a volcano. Sometimes when a volcano erupts, the whole side of the mountain can blow apart. The pictures below show how melted rock forces its way to Earth's surface through a volcano. Changes caused by volcanoes. Volcanoes can change Earth's surface. In some cases, volcanoes form new land. The Hawaiian Islands were formed by volcanoes over millions of years. The volcanoes erupted from the ocean floor. Continuous flow of lava built up the islands until they reached the surface of the ocean. Hawaii's Kailua volcano has been erupting for years. Hot lava pours down the sides of the volcano. On one side, the lava flows down to the sea. The waters of the ocean quickly cool the lava. It becomes solid rock. Kailua's lava has added new land to the edge of the island of Hawaii. Just a pause there. I'm sure I'm pronouncing the island's name wrong, but it's okay. I don't mean to offend anyone, but do remember it's a name, so it's not changing your understanding and meaning in the passage itself. Let's continue. When a volcano erupts, a mountain can be destroyed or change shape. In May 1980, Washington State's Mount St. Helens erupted explosively. The eruption blew the top 400 meters off the mountain. It sent rock, ash, and steam miles into the air. The shape of the volcano is now different than it was before the eruption. The land around the volcano changed too. Ash, mud, and lava covered much of the ground. Wildlife was killed or forced to move to other areas. More than 20 years later, life is now returning to a changed landscape. Magma below Earth's surface can also form a dome that pushes solid rock up above it. Magma domes harden into rock over time. They form the cores of some mountain ranges. Did you know all the Hawaiian Islands were originally formed by volcanoes rising from the sea floor through a vent described as a hot spot? Scientists believe that the land beneath the Pacific Ocean moves in a northwest direction. The hot spot stays in the same place. As the ocean floor moves, new volcanoes are formed. That's fascinating. Effects of volcanoes. Scientists cannot control the volcanic eruptions that change the land. However, they have ways to help figure out when and where these events are most likely to occur. People can be warned to leave the area when an eruption is about to happen. Early warnings can save lives. Scientists use several types of instruments to monitor active volcanoes. The instruments detect signs that the volcano is about to become active. Before an eruption, magma moves upward inside the volcano. The sides of the volcano also swell. As magma rises, gases such as carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide are released. Instruments can detect these changes. Test tip. In a multiple choice test, more than one choice may be true, but a true choice still may not be the right answer. As you look at the choices, first look for the ones that are true, then find the best answer to the question. That's a great tip. That is so true. So many times that there's more than one that could be the answer, but one is just a little bit better than the other one. So take your time. Don't just stop and go, oh, that's the answer. Read them all. Process of elimination. Use your strategies. Okay. Well, some good reading today, some thought-provoking reading. It's something that interests you there. Do some research. Do some Googling. Can't wait to see what book you choose to talk about. All right. So I will see you soon. Have a great day.